The following match is scheduled for one fall.
It is main event time here in the Scottish Rite Temple as Niles Plonk looks to pick up a victory over Lakota Red Cloud.
There's that idiot in Belvedere. Guy's lucky to have a job. Niles Plonk, still such a great person to keep that moron around.
I say a lot of things about Plonk, but one thing he's not
Coming to the ring by Belvedere, weighing 210 pounds, hailing from Napa Valley, California, he is Niles Plonk. Plonk.
Cheesy grin on the face of Niles Plonk. He is hoping to pick up a victory, another victory, if you will, over the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud.
When is Lakota Red Cloud going to realize that he just doesn't have the class and sophistication to compete against somebody like Niles Plonk?
His opponent, weighing in at 290 pounds, hailing from the Santee Sioux Reservation, he is the Lakota Warrior, Red Cloud.
There he is, the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud, ready to do battle, and the bell hasn't even sounded, and Niles Plonk has jumped the Lakota Warrior from behind. Of course, Niles Plonk does not want to go toe-to-toe with the Lakota Warrior.
Look at Lakota. He looks like a movie screen. This guy is so big and wide. Why wouldn't you take every advantage you could? We've seen a transformation in the Lakota Warrior for sure. Dyeing his hair now. He's wearing face paint. This guy looking more and more traditional as we go along here.
Absolutely. The Lakota Warrior Red Cloud.
It's going to stop the grapes. Here we
Already?
go. Oh, no.
The Lakota Warrior puts the brakes on that
Nice
and sends
job.
him crashing chest first into the canvas. And we have to say that the past few months, Lakota cannot seem to get rid of Niles Plonk. At every turn, Niles Plonk has some underhanded tactic for Red Cloud.
He's always been one step ahead of him, that is for sure. Even with these two guys being so familiar with each other, just like with the grape stomp there, Red Cloud knew exactly what was coming next. These two guys still can't get the best of Niles.
And it all started with the bottle shot heard around the world when Niles Plonk cracked a bottle of his own wine over the head of the Lakota Warrior during their first encounter. Beautiful Russian leg sweep, floats over into a cover here. Man, what a hard Russian leg sweep that was.
He went into that from out of surprise. Look at this.
Look at the strength from a sitting position. And now he has Niles Plonk up in a power slam, drives him into the center of the ring. And that could be it for Niles Plonk, too.
Niles Plonk is not a small man, and he just picked him up like he was getting up off the couch with a small child.
Could he be going for the bow and arrow already? If he is, this could be it for the wine connoisseur. And
smart move.
Drops to the outside.
Smart move by Niles right there. Get a little consolation. They're probably giving some instructions to that idiot Belvedere.
Oh, Red Cloud just pushed them both and they knocked heads, I think. Red Cloud does not want to give Niles Plonk too much of a breather because you never know what tactic he could be concocting in that sick and twisted mind of his. Conspicuous by his absence is Chad Barstow, the brand who thinks he's going to elevate the Niles Plonk brand into the stratosphere, which I don't think is happening, to be frank with you.
Look, the guy is always at work. That's how this new culture is, right? You're just 24/7 news cycles and things like that. Chad Barstow probably hard at work, making Niles more of a household name than he already is.
Here comes a full-headed steam for the Lakota Warrior. Misses a knee strike into the corner. Chad Barstow ducks out of the way and clips that left leg out from underneath the huge, massive frame of the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud.
It's about the only thing you can do with the Lakota Warrior. This guy's so big, so strong.
Well, here you
there
go.
We
Now
go.
he's
Stop.
Stomping the grapes right into the chest of Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. Red Cloud can barely put any weight on that left knee and leg. I mean, that knee might have been blown out by that chop block that Niles Plonk did to him early.
Well, certainly that is what he is going for, trying to really blow out the knee, really hurt Lakota Red Cloud. This guy can't get on his feet. He can't beat you.
Wow, spinning toe hold applied here, really wrenching on that injured leg. I haven't seen a spinning toe hold in God knows how long, but leave it up to the wine connoisseur to break out moves that we haven't seen in quite a long time.
Dory Funk won many a world title with that spinning toe hold right there. And again, Niles Plonk, a guy, a steward of the game of professional wrestling.
I guess he truly is a Renaissance man. Going for an inside cradle here. Red Cloud almost countered that spinning toe hold, and he just chop blocked that leg from the front. Unbelievable impact on that knee.
Every little bit of damage that he does to that knee makes it harder and harder for Red Cloud to get up. That's the disadvantage of being so big and so strong. You got to carry all of that weight. If your knee is damaged, he's doing it all on one leg. It's going to make it considerably slower. Red Cloud in a lot of pain. Belvedere earning his keep there with that one.
Yeah, earning his keep. Are you kidding me? Belvedere, always a nuisance, a presence on the outside of the ring, and has helped his boss, if you will, score many victories here in the NWL.
That's what he is hired to do whatever it takes to serve Niles Plonk, and that's what he's doing correctly for once. This guy screws up almost as much as the government does.
Now he's driving that knee into the center of the ring. Niles Plonk.
5 months to fix a pothole. Are you kidding me? So I don't mean to go off on the city.
I was going to say, not the time or the place, Christopher. Come on, show some decorum. Decorum means...
I know what it means. Crowd behind Lakota.
Always solidly behind the Lakota Warrior, the great fans here in the Scottish Rite Temple. But that damage to the knee, no matter how much the fans are behind you, if he can't lift him up in that bow and arrow or some of those signature power moves, he is not going to pick up a victory over Niles Plonk as Niles Plonk mounts him and rains down right hands right to the top of the head.
I think Lakota is so popular because most of our fans are so dumb that they can't remember to say words, so they gravitate towards that chant. What do you think? Do you think that's true?
That is absolutely not true, and you know it. They admire the hard work, the heritage, and the tenacity of somebody like the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud.
Well, I don't know. I think it's true. You've seen some of the spelling on these Sprint PCS signs that we have out here. Atrocious.
Easy for you to say Metro PCS, not Sprint. High back body drop almost elevates him into the lights, and Niles Plonk goes crashing. See, he can barely put weight on that leg, going for a cover, only gets a 2 count.
Lakota is hurting. Couldn't even stand up to give him that what would you call that, a ground floor backdrop, not a basement backdrop.
He's going to go for that bow
He's
and
going
arrow.
for the bow and arrow. He's got him up.
And that leg almost gives out, and Niles Plonk slides off, and again goes for the chop block on that left knee and leg. That knee has got to be severely damaged after this onslaught by the wine connoisseur.
Listen, picking up a guy the size of Niles Plonk is easy for a guy like Red Cloud, so you know that knee is hurting.
Oh, he thinks he's so funny.
Indian Deathlock.
Locking Lakota Red Cloud in the Indian Deathlock.
A little insult to injury there.
Give me a break. And that's all Niles Plonk has been doing this entire time that he's been engaged in war with the Lakota Warrior, has been mocking, making fun of him, and there's only so much a man can take before he snaps and goes crazy.
Certainly has
honestly.
become a personal issue with the two of these gentlemen, for sure.
Fans rallying behind Lakota Warrior, trying to give him some extra energy, some extra oomph, if you will, to combat the onslaught of Niles Plonk, and he makes his way to the ropes, and now Niles Plonk has to break that Indian deathlock before the 5 count. Referee Nick Chin making sure that happens. Oh, back to that leg, but oh no. The Lakota Warrior is starting to feel that Native American heritage. Those spirits are coursing through his veins, and that pain, all that pain that he's endured in that leg is starting to go away. And over the head, belly-to-belly suplex connects and drives Niles Plonk right in the center of the ring.
He's feeling it now. The spirit of his ancestors in there. Huge chop to the head.
The crowd is pumping up. Lakota Red Cloud, all that adrenaline, and he's starting to feel no pain here. What is he going for now? Drives the arm right across the neck and the chest, too. Almost gets a 3 count. Niles Plonk almost tasted the bitter end of defeat here in the Scottish Rite Temple.
This match is taking its toll on both men right now. So many huge chops there from Red Cloud.
Double feet right up into the face. Niles Plonk still has plenty of gas left in that tank. We've seen Niles Plonk go 20, 25 minutes here in the Scottish Rite Temple. It's going to take a lot to put away the wine connoisseur.
Very resilient, this Renaissance man. Oh, look, what's he going for? Is he going for
his own version of maybe the Indian Deathlock here?
Wow.
Has Niles Plonk all that pressure.
Look at that power.
It just almost deadlifts him, and now locking that in. And look, there's Belvedere up on the apron, distracting the referee. Niles Plonk is tapping out. This match is over.
No, it's not over. The ref didn't see it.
Dang it.
He's not.
Nick
Come on,
Chin distracted.
Stay off of him.
And he pulls that clip-on tie off.
Clip-on tie. Smart move from Belvedere. I never thought I'd say that.
Oh, headbutts Niles Plonk down in the center of the ring, and now he could be going for that bow and arrow. If he hits this could be it.
This is going to do it if he's got Belvedere up on the apron again.
Belvedere, a distraction. He drove him right into the center of the ring. This is it.
That's going to be it.
1, 2, 3,
Belvedere
4.
earning his keep on the outside.
Again.
He's making sure that Nick Chin knows the rules, I guess.
Now he gets
cheap shot by Red Cloud.
Cheap shot. Will you stop it? And what does he have in his hand?
Something in his hand.
Oh no, he has that wine bottle yet again, and he just cracked Lakota over the head with that wine bottle
right in front of the referee.
Right in front of the referee. This match is over. This
That's
match
a disqualification.
The Lakota Warrior, Red Cloud.
I don't think that Niles seems to care about the win or loss here. This has gotten very, very personal with these two guys.
And this is far from over.
Red Cloud's out.
He just cracked Red Cloud over the head with that wine bottle. And once again, Niles Plonk has left the Lakota Warrior prone in the middle of the ring. This is disgusting.
Red Cloud may have won this battle. I think Plonk is winning the war. What is he going to do to get back at Plonk? He can't do anything. One step ahead.
Seems like Niles Plonk is always one step ahead of the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. What a main event we've had here tonight in the Scottish Rite Temple. Maybe next time we'll see the Lakota Warrior get some revenge on Niles Plonk. Folks, for Christopher Fulton, I'm Ben Miller. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.